What's up, everyone? Welcome to a brand new episode of Extra Turns. Today we have the return of the Nitpicking Nerds.
And also, fan favorite, Ashlen Rose is back, battling it with our very own Rachel Weeks with their Homebrews. It's a pretty wild game.
Yeah, we're just spectating me and Josh on this one, but it is a pretty wild game. And they've got great brews, as you all know. Great deck builders all around.
Yep. So if you want to get your hands on any of the cards that are about to be played, trust me, in this game, you're going to see some cards. You're going to be like, I want that card.
Oh, yeah.
Go to cardkingdom.com/command. They are the best place to go to get your Magic products, singles, anything at all. They have a huge variety, a huge selection, a huge inventory. That means they're going to have the cards you want in the condition that you want, in the version that you want. And the best thing about Card Kingdom is they are one convenient retailer. So you put all of those cards that you want for your deck you're building into the cart, and you hit checkout, and all that stuff arrives on your doorstep very quickly at the same time. You're not waiting for a bunch of individual packages, and that means none of your pieces of your deck are missing. You just sleeve it up and you play it. So cardkingdom.com/command, that is the best place to go to get all your Magic stuff.
And you got all your decks, you got your collection, you want to sleeve it up, protect it, show it off. ULTRAPRO.com/command has all of the game accessories that you need to make your Magic collection complete. Josh and I have been trusting Ultra Pro to our own collections for over a decade now, and I still use some of the original sleeves I got back when I first started playing the game. So it's a testament to the quality of Ultra Pro stuff. And if you go on their website, you're going to find tons of deals, also just tons of different products, things that you might not have even expected. Playmats, deck box, dice, sleeves, wall scrolls, you name it. Ultra Pro has so much stuff to customize your collection and make it look beautiful. We love the card sorter trays that they have here at the office, but really just check it out, ultrapro.com/command. There's so many options to choose from. You're going to find something that you need, and it's going to make your collection more organized, more complete, and just better.
Yeah, and look awesome, of course. Yeah, it's important to look awesome, Jimmy. I don't know if you knew about that.
I just found out about it today.
All right, and the final way to support all of our content is directly if you go to patreon.com/command zone. Patrons get all kinds of cool perks, like interacting with Jimmy, myself, Rachel, our entire team on our Discord. Also, everybody gets access to game nights and extra turns earlier than the general public. At certain tiers, you also get access to exclusive content. We have a whole show called Turn Talk that if you've never seen, it's very insightful, very informative. Also, if you think people are salty after games, or that you would be if you were them, you get to find out on a show like Turn Talk. Go to patreon.com/command zone if you want to join our community and support our content that way.
All right, and that is it for now. So it's time to get into this game with the Nitpicking Nerds, Ashlen Rose and Rachel Weeks. It's going to be a fun one.
Hi everybody, welcome back to another exciting episode of Extra Turns. Today we're going to be playing some quirky decks with a lot of personality. And piloting them, we brought back some of your favorite guests.
Hey everyone, it's Beezy, I'm from the Nitpicking Nerds.
And I'm Mia, also from the Nitpicking Nerds. We make Commander content almost every single day.
We got live streams on YouTube twice a week.
Long-form videos where we talk about strategy and cards.
And we're making a bunch of YouTube shorts too. And I'm super stoked to be back for another Extra Turns.
Hey everyone, I'm back, it's Ashlen, and the deck I'm playing today is Admiral Brass Unsinkable. This is a pirate deck that's built to pillage, plunder, and make good use of the graveyard. Plus, I've got some extra combats to hit my opponents twice as hard and get more reanimation triggers from my commander. With a crew of undead pirates, I'll send my opponents to the bottom of the sea.
And leading my brew today is Ramos, Dragon Engine. This is a 5-color artifact deck that's looking to show my opponents the door. Specifically, the door to nothingness, which can make someone lose on the spot. But if that dream doesn't work out, I still have powerful artifact creatures and synergies to fill up my board and bring the backup plan beatdown.
And the brew I brought is Nashi, Moonsage's Scion. This deck aims to prove life is a resource worth spending by trading it for value constantly. So I've got some tricks to drag my opponent's life totals down with me, and a few ways to regain life if I need it. If I can outpace my opponents and stay just out of death's reach, I should be able to pull off a victory.
And my commander for today is Tocasia, Dig Site Mentor. It might not seem like it, but this is an Enchantress deck. It's digging for one creature in particular though, my secret commander, Imperial Archangel. Once I find it, I'll cheat some protection auras onto it, making me basically immune to damage. Then, from my invulnerable position, I'll control the board and swoop in for the win.
All right, let's fight.
Time to battle.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Door to nothingness, you lose the game.
Life is a resource, and I'm gonna spend it all game long.
Are you ready, kids?
Aye, Captain.
Draw for turn. I'll play Terramorphic Expanse and say go.
I will draw a card, and I will play a Plains for turn, and then I'll pass.
All right, I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play a swamp into a soul ring.
Get her.
Oh,
Into a pair of boots. Pass.
New target.
target acquired.
Fair.
Drawing for turn. I'm going to play a Vault of Champions, and I'm going to tap it and play Ristic Buddy Esper Sentinel.
Oh my gosh.
Then I'll send it.
All right.
All right, end of your turn. I'm going to crack my Terramorphic Expanse, and I'm going to search my library for a basic land. And I'll grab an island, and that'll come into play tapped. All right, I will untap and draw my card for turn. I will play a mountain, and then an Is It Signet.
Trigger?
Yep, sure does.
Do you want to pay the 1?
Nope.
I will draw 1 from Esper Sentinel.
Pass my turn.
I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play Mana Confluence for turn, and this is an Enchantress deck, so I will tap for a green and take 1 damage, go to 39. I will play Argothian Enchantress,
Pretty good.
Okay.
and then I'm done.
No Soul Ring turn 1.
I know, it's no Soul Ring.
Draw for turn. I'm going to play a swamp as my land for turn, and I think it's time to cast the boy.
Oh.
I will cast my commander, Nashi, Moonsage's Scion.
Uh-oh.
And with the single mana floating, I'm gonna take the Swiftfoot Boots and equip them to the rat.
Just realizing how silly that is. Oh, she's floating a mana. Oh no!
It's happening!
It's the rat.
It's not a drill.
I'm sorry, Beezy, I've been told to kill you without any remorse. Mia said it. I will go to combat, and I will attack you for 3 with Nashi.
I am not gonna block, and I will take 3 damage.
All right, everybody reveal the top card of your library. I'm gonna get to cast one of them by just paying life. Okay, 2 lands, a natural order, and this card, 1 ring to rule them all. This first chapter isn't really good, but the second one destroys all non-legendary creatures, which is pretty good on this board.
That's not great for us.
That makes me wish I blocked.
Well, I'm gonna pay 4 life and cast 1 ring to rule them all. Going to 36, and the rest will be exiled.
Trigger on Esper Sentinel.
I cannot pay.
Then I will draw.
So that's gonna start on chapter 1. First, the ring tempts me, so I will make Nashi the ring bearer, and I will move into the first room of the ring. So that means Nashi will gain Skulk and is legendary. Then each player is gonna mill 3 because Nashi's power is 3.
Yikes.
No, you hit my relentless assault.
We're doing it.
You hit my war gate. That's like one of my only tutors in.
Mill too strong. Well, that was a pretty good hit, but that is all I have. I will pass to you, Mia.
I will untap and draw for turn. Well, I mean, I guess if you're gonna destroy creatures, then I need something else on board. I'm gonna play Morphic Pool as land for turn. I'm gonna pay 1 blue, and I'm gonna play Mystic Remora.
Ooh.
Okay.
Card draw continues.
I mean, I gotta get cards somehow, and if Ristic Buddy is dying, then here's another way. I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm going to yeah. Sorry.
I'll go to 3.
And then after that, I will pass for turn.
All right. Well, I hope you're ready to draw.
Oh no.
I am so ready. You have no idea.
I'll play a Smoldering Marsh, and then I will play a Ristic Study.
Oh.
Trigger.
Oh my god. I'm only gonna be casting spells with Nashi, leaving all my mana up to pay for everything.
First, I'm gonna do the Mystic Remora trigger. Do you pay 4?
I cannot.
So I will draw 1 off Mystic Remora, and then I will do my Esper Sentinel trigger. Do you pay 1?
You know, I'm gonna pay the 1.
That is absolutely fair. That's responsible.
And then that's it from me. I will pass turn.
The enchantment player has the least amount of enchantments.
Sounds like a you issue.
It really is. I'm trying to fix it.
And you're about to lose your Enchantress.
It's in danger.
And if you cast enchantments this turn, everybody else draws. It's a disaster.
What am I supposed to do?
Well, you're not gonna have a creature, B, so how about you cast enchantment?
Right, I will untap and draw. I'm gonna play Exotic Orchard as my land for the turn, and then I'm gonna trigger a cascading round of nonsense. I will tap 3, I will lose 1 life for Mana Confluence, and I'm going to cast Song of the Dryads. I'm going to enchant the One Ring to rule them all.
Ooh, ramp.
I have 2 triggers on my board. Do you pay the 1 for Esper Sentinel?
No.
I will draw for it. Do you pay the 4 for Mystic Remora?
Heck no.
I will draw again.
Do you pay the 1 for Ristic Study?
Everybody can have everything they want. I'm even going to give
Except
Rachel a forest.
me.
No, you got a forest. I literally
You're right.
heard him
You're
just say
right.
that.
That land could be used to pay 1s later.
Alrighty.
It's gonna pay 1s.
I will also draw because of Argothian Enchantress. So Song of the Dryads will resolve, and the One Ring to rule them all will become a forest. And that's it for me. I am done.
All right, I will untap a Forest Richer, and I will go to draw my card for the turn. Okay, I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna send Nashi at you this time, Mia, for 3.
That's fair. I have no blocks and I will take 3. Going to 37.
When Nashi hits, I've got a Nashi trigger, so we all reveal the top card of our library. Radiant Performer doesn't do much for me. The Signet or the Wargate. I think I'm going to try not to feed the fish and the Sentinel and the Mystic Sanctuary, all of the pay the whatevers, all of you taxers, and I'm just gonna pay 0 and play the swamp. Everything else will go into exile. And then, if I'm gonna do anything this turn, I need to do it now. So I'm going to pay 3, and I'm gonna cast a Protection Racket.
Ooh.
So you're asking to pay the 1, I'm asking you to pay your life.
Ugh.
There are some triggers.
Yes. Would you like to pay 4 for the fish?
I cannot pay 4 for the fish.
I will draw 1. Would you like to pay 1 for Esper Sentinel?
I sure will. I will pay 1.
Would you like to give me a chance to catch up to Mia in card draw?
Absolutely not. I'm going to tap my forest, and I will pay that 1.
That was good phrasing, though.
All right, that's all I got. I will pass the turn.
I'm going to untap, and in my upkeep, I will pay for Mystic Remora, and then I will draw for turn. I think I'm going to play this a little slow. I'm going to play the World Tree as land for turn, and then I'm going to go to end step, and I'm going to discard 4 cards.
Ooh.
One of them is Yavimaya because you guys don't deserve forests.
Wow.
And then I'm going to pass.
All right, I will untap and I will draw for turn. I'm gonna play a command tower, and then I think at this point, I'm gonna bring out my commander, Admiral Beckett Brass, Unsinkable.
Nice.
ETB, I'm going to mill 4 cards.
Anything good?
An Amphin Mutineer. All right. I'm going to move to combat, and at the beginning of combat, Admiral Brass will trigger, and I will return a pirate from my graveyard to the battlefield. I'm gonna pick Amphin Mutineer.
Pretty good.
ETB, I get to exile 1 target non-salamander creature. Pretty sure Esper Sentinel is not a salamander.
Okay, he will be exiled.
But you get a 4/3 salamander.
That's not the worst. I'll take him.
4/3 is big.
Yeah, so I'll put a finality counter on it. And then I guess I go to combat and it has haste. So, Rachel.
Yep.
I'm gonna punch you.
That makes sense. I'll go to 31.
And that's my turn. Go ahead.
I shall untap and draw. To play land for turn, it's Field of the Dead, the best land ever made.
Yikes. That's a big problem.
I will tap 3 mana, losing 1 off Mana Confluence, going to 34. I'm going to summon a Nomad Mythmaker because I don't want to trigger all that stuff.
Yep.
Oh, it does trigger
Oh, some of that stuff.
Ristic Study.
I missed some of the stuff. I cannot pay 1, nor will I.
Wonderful. I will draw a card.
Oh no.
And then I'm going to pass my turn.
All right. Ugh, this is such an uncomplicated untap. It's like dice and rings and an aura under my saga. What? On my upkeep, we have a protection racket trigger. So everybody's gonna get a card and I will ask you to pay for it. Life. Starting with Mia, would you like to pay 2 life or do I get these thieves tools?
I will pay 2 life.
All right.
I'm down to 35.
All right, the thieves tools will be exiled.
Be responsible, guys.
This one is for you, Ashlen. Would you like to pay 1 life or do I get this Font of Agonies?
I'll pay the 1.
Okay.
Going to 39.
Font of Agonies 2 will be exiled. All right, Beezy, this one's for you. You want to pay 1 life, or do I get this Malakir Rebirth?
These are the easiest.
Yeah, they're so cheap.
These have been very easy.
And that 1 life.
All
I will
right.
go to 33.
Malakir Rebirth will be exiled, and I will draw for turn. Ooh, that's a fun draw. All right, oh, I got some weird attacks now. I can get a clean attack on Mia, or I could offer Ashlen a trade. But my commander costs 3 and hers costs 5.
I think you know the answer.
All right, Captain of the Ristic Study over here. Ashlen, I'm gonna attack you with Nashi.
I'll let you through. I'll go to 36.
All right, Nashi will trigger. Now let's reveal the top card of our library.
Ooh!
So, Sensei's Divining Top, Sky Shroud, Claim, Ragavan, and Shielded by Faith. I'm gonna think about this for a second, and I'm gonna do some math. First, I'm gonna play my land for turn, which is a swamp. And then I'm going to pay 6 mana. And I'm going to cast Pontiff of Blight.
Okay.
Which is a 2/7 zombie cleric that gives all of my creatures extort. Does trigger the Heuristic Study, which I will pay for on this one with my Gifted Forest. Then I think I'm gonna cast Ragavan. I will pay 1 life going to 30.
Oh, here you go.
Bye.
And unfortunately, I cannot pay for that Heuristic Study. Everything else will go into exile.
I will draw a card.
Well, that is the best I can do. I will pass to you, Mia.
I will untap, and in upkeep, I will let Mystic Remore die.
That's one down.
It has been a very good fish.
Yes.
He's been pretty cool, and I will draw for turn. And then I'm gonna play Luxury Suite as land for turn.
Okay.
I think I am going to pass after that.
Okay. I will untap everything and draw for turn. All right, I will play a Sunken Hollow, and then I'll cast a Skeleton Crew.
Nice.
Okay.
And then I will move to combat. Admiral Brass will trigger, and I will return Corsair Captain.
Seems good.
So it's gonna enter the battlefield with a finality counter as a 4/4, and it's gonna create a treasure token for me.
Big.
And then on top of that, my Skeleton Crew is going to make a pirate skeleton.
Not good.
And I'm going to send Admiral Brass at you, Beezy.
Okay.
And I will send Amphin Mutineer and Corsair Captain at you, Rachel.
Yeah.
I will not block. I will take 5 damage and go to 28.
I'll block the 6/6 with my 2/7, and I will take 5, going to 25.
All right.
We did it.
Well then, I think that's it for me. I will pass turn.
That's all. That's all you have.
Yeah, that's it.
I will untap and draw.
Oh my god. The board, it grow.
It's growing.
I'll play my land for turn. It is a City of Brass.
Cool.
I will tap 4 lands, and I will cast Tocasia, the Dig Site Mentor. I'm going to take 1 damage from Mana Confluence, going to 27. And I cannot pay for Heuristic Study.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
What do you mean?
Look, I don't see where that mana would come from.
Okay, cool.
It's just not in the books for me.
All right, I will draw.
I'm going to then pass my turn.
On your end step, I'm going to pay 3 mana here. I'm going to play Crackling Doom.
Ooh.
That'll trigger Heuristic Study.
I will pay 1 for that.
All right, I do have a response. I will tap City of Brass for a white. I will take 1 damage. Go to 26. I'm going to activate Nomad Mythmaker, targeting my Gift of Immortality. I'm going to put it on Tocasia.
Nice.
I have no response to the Crackling Doom.
I have no response.
Me neither.
So
Yes, you did.
Nothing further.
There were responses.
each opponent will take 2, and then each opponent will sacrifice the creature with the greatest power.
All right, I will sacrifice my Mutineer, and because there's a finality counter on it, it is exiled.
I will sacrifice Tocasia, and that will trigger the Gift of Immortality.
I will sacrifice Nashi by a nose. Nashi goes back to the command zone.
And Tocasia will return to the battlefield, and Gift of Immortality will return at the next end step.
Can we do anything about that? Just curious. Like maybe exile a graveyard like a Bajuka Bog?
I have Bajuka Box, but I will need it to have happened while it's in the graveyard,
Yeah.
which is very difficult.
This cannot be the scariest board state, right? This can't be it.
Okay, I will untap and we'll see what the protection racket has to say. Mia, would you like to pay 2, or can I have that feed the swarm?
Where are you aiming it? Maybe Heuristic Study? Maybe.
It sounds like you want me to have all the answers, but I can't answer the Heuristic Study without it. It's my only answer
I will
for
pay.
enchant.
Yeah, you can have it.
All right, I will draw the feed the swarm. And Ashlen, you want to pay 0, or can I have that swamp?
I will pay 0.
I thought you might. All right, Beezy, do you want to pay 9, or can I have the Skull Snore?
Cool.
We found one. There are big
Wow.
I'll just give it to you.
I will take it. Okay, then I will draw for turn. And then I will play a Cabal Stronghold as my land for turn. I will pay 2, and I'm going to cast Feed the Swarm, targeting Heuristic Study.
All right, will you pay the 1?
Sure will. I'll
Boo.
tap this forest for it.
All right, Heuristic Study is gone.
I will pay 3 life. And then I'm going to tap 4 mana. I'm going to use 3 of it to cast a Demonic Embrace on Ragavan. I'm going to add a black to extort Demon's Embrace once. So everybody loses 1.
Ouch. 34.
33.
23.
And I will gain 3 up to 23. I have a colorless floating from the Soul Ring. I'm going to put that onto the monkey. And then I will go to combat, and Ashlen, I'm going to attack you with your own monkey for 5 in the air.
How could you? Yeah, seriously, mutiny. I can't do anything about that, so I will take 5.
All right, 5 it is.
He said that's what you get for drawing cards.
Yeah.
I'll go to 28.
For abandoning me. Ragavan trigger. You exile the top card of your library.
A mountain.
Nice, can't play that. That'll go to exile, and I will make a treasure token. With that, I will pass the turn.
In your end step, Gift of Immortality triggers, and it's going to come back on Tocasia.
All right, she protect.
I'm going to untap, and I'll draw. I'm going to play Windfall untapped, and I'm going to lose 2 life. I'm going to pay blue, and I'm going to play black. I'm going to play Baleful Strix. On each of these, I'm going to draw a card.
That blocks Ragavan all day.
It does.
It does, even with his demonic embrace.
And then I don't have anything else to do. I'm going to pass for turn.
Okay, I will untap all of my stuff, and then I will draw for turn. What do I have in my graveyard? I'm gonna check real quick.
Yep.
Okay. I will play an island, and then I'm going to play an ever-flowing well.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
And then I will mill 2.
Bye.
Aggravated as so.
And tavern.
Oh, I'm just whiffing today with this.
Now draw 2. You're gonna draw 2 awesome cards.
Yeah.
Don't worry, don't worry.
No, they're gonna be lame.
Bazooka bug.
2. And then I will cast the Indomitable
Oh, nice.
Okay.
of the Great Lakes. And then I will.
That's the Indomitable.
Oh, yeah. Then I'm gonna move to combat. Admiral Brass will trigger, and then I will put Enterprising Scallywag onto the battlefield with a finality counter. And I get another skeleton!
Yikes.
Beezy, I'm gonna send the Corsair Captain and a skeleton at you. Rachel, I'm gonna send Admiral Bucket Brass and Enterprising Scallywag at you.
Big boys.
Right, I will block the Skeleton Pirate with my Tocasia, and I have no blocks for the 5 damage.
All right.
So I have a 5/5 and a 6/6 coming at me. Well, the Pontiff will once again block the 6/6, and I'll take 5 commander damage.
All right.
I will go to 18.
I will also go to 18. Tocasia will die, and the gift will trigger to bring her back, and it will come back on the end step.
All right, my skeleton will die. I had 2 creatures that did combat damage to players, so that will trigger the Indomitable, and I will draw 2 cards.
We all agree that Ashlen's a big problem, right?
Growing up is realizing Ashlen was the threat the whole time.
Yeah. The whole time? Cool.
Okay, I think that's all I can do, so I'll pass turn.
In your end step, my Gift of Immortality will return on Tocasia, and I also want to Surveil 1 with my Argothian Enchantress. I'm gonna put this Flooded Strand into the graveyard.
On my end step, I'm also gonna get a treasure from Enterprising Scallywag.
Okay, I have a response. I'm going to tap a black and a white for Vanishing Verse. I think I'm going to exile the Indomitable.
All right. The Indomitable has been exiled.
Been dominated.
It has.
Do it now. She can't cast her counterspell.
I'm gonna get a treasure from Enterprising Scallywag. All right, and then I'm gonna move to discard. I will discard 3 lands.
All right, go to untap, get these things untapped, and I will draw. All right, I'll play my land for turn. It is a Nykthos, Shrine to Nyx. I will tap 2 mana for a green and a white. We will play Sterling Grove, which will trigger my Argothian Enchantress. And I will draw a card. After that, I will just pass my turn.
Okay, I am gonna untap. On my upkeep, Protection Racket will trigger. Mia, will you pay 0, or can I have Kabulka first?
I will pay 0. You are not allowed to.
Thought you might. Ashlyn, how about that swamp?
I will pay 0.
Easy, time for a 9-drop. Will you pay 4, or can I have Twilight Prophet?
I'll just say you can have it.
All right, I will take Twilight Prophet to my hand. The rest will go into exile.
Beezy, you're the reason why this is getting out of hand. I mean, let her have a 9
Won't
drop
pay
and
9?
a 4.
What?
Seriously.
I'm at the lowest life.
Then I will draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to pay 5 mana, and I'm going to cast Ashiok, Wicked Manipulator.
Ooh.
I'm going to -2 it, and I'm going to make 2 1/1 black nightmare creature tokens. All right, I'm going to go to combat, and because I've had a card go into exile this turn, I'll put +1 counters on both my nightmares. Because Mia wouldn't let me have a Cabal Coppers.
Yeah, only you.
It was definitely the right choice. I stand by that.
For sure. Then I will go to combat, and I think Ragavan is going to go at you once again, Ashlen.
All right, I again have no flyers, so I cannot block and take 5.
5.
That's a chunk.
Demon Monkey.
Yeah, I've never seen Ragavan hit for this much.
I will go to 23.
On combat, you exile the top card of your library, and I make another treasure.
Exile Living Death.
Ooh. I don't think that's good for me. But I'm happy you don't have it. Yeah, I think Living Death is going to stay in exile. And then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4 and sacrifice a treasure, and I will cast that Twilight Prophet. Thank you, Beezy.
You're welcome.
That is all I got. I certainly have the City's Blessing. I will pass to you, Mia.
I will untap and draw. I'm gonna play Sea of Clouds as land for turn. That turns on the World Tree, so all my stuff can tap for Wooburg.
Nice.
I am going to pay 3 different colors. This does matter. Painful Truths, and because I use 3 different colors to do that, I will draw 3 and lose 3. Going to 29. And then I'm going to pay 3 mana and 2 life, going down to 27. I'll cast Phyrexian Metamorph. Ooh! Phyrexian Metamorph is going to come in as a copy of Pontiff of Blight.
Nice. 2 booty boys.
Great.
I think that's it. I'm going to pass for turn.
Okay, I will untap all of my stuff. At the beginning of my upkeep, because I have more than 8 permanents in my graveyard, the Everflowing Well will transform into the Myriad Pools. And then I'm gonna cast Distant Melody.
Ooh.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 pirates, so I will draw 5 cards. Okay, and then I will tap 4 and I will play a Hostage Taker. I'm gonna target the Twilight Prophet.
The Twilight Prophet will be exiled.
All right, I will move to combat. Brass will trigger, but I don't have any pirates in my graveyard right now, so nothing comes out. If I don't attack you, Rachel, will you leave me alone for a turn?
Yeah, you have a Monkey Reprieve.
Yay, okay. Monkey Reprieve!
I will take the monkey off your back.
All right, I'm going to send Admiral Brass and Enterprising Scallywag at you, Beezy.
All right, before I block, I will tap Mana Confluence for blue. I'll lose 1 life, go to 17. And I'm gonna channel a Colossal Sky Turtle to try to return the Scallywags to your hand.
Okay, yep, that happens.
I will also block the commander with Tocasia, and then before damage, try to do a little something something. I'm going to sacrifice the Sterling Grove to search for an enchantment and put it on top.
That's not good.
I'm gonna put Pattern of Rebirth on the top of my library.
Oh, yikes.
I will then Surveil with Tocasia, and I will put it into the graveyard.
Oh my god.
Ooh, scary.
Good.
I'll take a damage to make a white mana. I'll go to 16, and then I'm gonna use Nomad Mythmaker and target the Pattern of Rebirth in my graveyard.
Put it on Tocasia before she dies.
We're gonna put it right on Miss Tocasia before damage is done. So now that she's going to die, I'm gonna get my Secret Commander out of my deck with Pattern of Rebirth.
Pretty good. Very sneaky.
You're so sure she's going to die. So before damage, I'm going to pay 3, and I will Ghostly Flicker, targeting Admiral Beckett Brass.
Yeah.
And my Myriad Pools.
Ooh.
Wow.
That's a good
pretty
play.
sick.
What a cool attack phase. You guys. You're so tricksy.
So those will get exiled and then come back immediately. And when they do, I will mill a total of 6. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
2 pirates.
We got 2 pirates.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that's not bad. Right, we got a Zara Renegade and a Francisco Foul Marauder.
Oh, he's as a 4/4. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then draw 2 cards.
That's good value.
So many cards this game.
That was a sweet. That was combat that happened. That was awesome.
I think that's all I can do, so I'll pass turn.
On your step, I'm gonna Surveil with my Enchantress.
Nice.
I'm gonna put a Treachery into my graveyard.
Okay.
And I will discard 3 lands and a Wayfarer's Bauble.
Right, I will untap untap the crew and draw. Oh wait, you have the crew, never mind. Then I will play Overgrown Farmland, which triggers my Field of the Dead.
It's happening.
Yeah, things.
It's happening.
I get my first little buddy. I'm gonna surveil with my Argothian Enchantress.
Yep.
I will leave this on top this time. Ooh,
terrifying.
Scary.
Okay.
And then I will tap 5. I'm gonna cast an Ondu Spirit Dancer.
Nice.
Okay.
That's very good. I could respond with that on the stack and kill the thing that's gonna get the treachery back. Yeah, I don't like doing it, but I'm gonna pay a black and I'm gonna cast a March of Wretched Shadow and I will exile a Repay in Kind to pay for the 2 less. And I will attempt to deal 2 damage to the Nomad.
All right, I will respond. I will activate Mr. Mythmaker and take 1 damage from the Mana Confluence. And I'm gonna target Treachery.
Yep, seems good.
Seems real good.
Now I can only bring it back attached to my own things, so I'm going to throw a Treachery on this Enchantress.
Sure.
Since
She's yours.
she does have Shroud, but I am not targeting her. I'm only targeting the Treachery in the graveyard. When Treachery enters the battlefield, I will untap these 5 lands.
Pretty good.
Then I have nothing else, so then Mythmaker will die. Goodbye, friend.
I will gain 2 life, going to 20.
It was pretty good.
It's worth doing.
It's gonna seem weird, but I still have to do this. So I will tap these 5 mana, and I'm gonna cast Winds of Wrath to destroy all creatures that are not enchanted. I was hoping to enchant the Spirit Dancer.
Ragavan!
Here to stay.
All right. I mean, you get Twilight Prophet.
I do. I get Twilight Prophet back.
Okay.
I have no response.
No response here.
No
Right.
response.
I lose my zombie and my Spirit Dancer.
I lose my Nightmares and the Pontiff.
I lose my Pontiff Part 2 and Baleful Strix and a Salamander Warrior, which you can have back.
I lose my Corsair Captain, Skeleton Crew, Hostage Taker, and Commander.
All right, that was quite the reset. I will move to combat, and I will send Tocasia at Ashiok.
I want to trade my Twilight Prophet to keep Ashok. I don't think so. Ashok will die.
Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna pass my turn.
Where's Jimmy? He's usually so punctual.
Yeah.
Hey! Sorry about that. I was just getting my deck together, or most of it.
But that's just a really big stack of envelopes.
I prefer to think of it as pre-sleeved.
Well, where's your commander?
Let me check. Tracking says he's in shipping label created.
Jimmy, you really gotta use Card Kingdom. They send all of your cards in one convenient package. No dealing with tons of envelopes or wrangling all those tracking numbers.
And Card Kingdom's shipping is super fast, so you can be sure you'll have that new deck ready before your next game night.
And if anything ever goes wrong with an order, their customer service always goes above and beyond to fix it.
All right, that settles it. I'm using Card Kingdom from now on. But for now, is everyone ready to play?
I guess. Do you even have a keepable hand?
Hang on, I gotta shuffle.
Get your cards in one safe, easy package with Card Kingdom. When you go to cardkingdom.com/command, you can support the show while shopping from Card Kingdom's huge selection of singles, sealed product, and more. Again, that's cardkingdom.com/command.
We now convene a meeting of the Council of Triplers.
For damage, I am Jessica Thrice Reborn.
For tokens, we are O'Hare Talk.
And for mana, I am Nyxbloom Ancient.
Today, we add a new member to our ranks.
Welcome, Liquid IV, the hydration multiplier that delivers 3 times the electrolytes of the leading sports drink. Times 3, praise be.
I drink it before battle to keep focused and alert. 1 stick of Liquid IV plus 16 ounces of water hydrates better than water alone. Just tear, pour, live more.
I ramp up for my autumnal color change with their hydration multiplier plus energy. It includes natural caffeine and comes in delicious flavors like blackberry peach.
We drink it for long plane rides. We like guava.
So 3 cheers for Liquid IV, because doublers are good.
But triples is best.
Start a new fall ritual with Liquid IV. Get 20% off your first order of Liquid IV when you go to liquidiv.com and use code COMMAND at checkout.
That's 20% off your first order when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code COMMAND at liquidiv.com. I think it might need more card draw.
Who are you talking to? Or is that just something you say?
Oh, no, I'm on a call with Jimmy. We're building a Chatterfang deck.
Ooh, I just added Toski. That should help, right?
Whoa, the card just showed up.
Yeah, with ARCHIDEKT, you can collaborate in real time from anywhere in the world.
Changes show up immediately. You don't even have to reload the page.
So it's perfect for brewing with a friend.
This is cool, but isn't Jimmy just upstairs?
Yeah, but I'm downstairs right now.
I ain't coming downstairs. ARCHIDEKT is the best place to browse, brew, and playtest commander decks. Just go to archidekt.com/command zone to get started.
That's ARCHIDEKT.com/command zone.
Okay, I am gonna untap everything that I've got here. And on my upkeep, I have a couple of triggers. First, Twilight Prophet goes off, revealing a land. So no one takes damage, but I do put this land into my hand. Then we're gonna do Protection Racket. Mia, would you like to pay 2 or can I have a Call of the Ring?
I will pay 2. I don't want to pull Beezy.
Ashlyn, are you going to pay 4 or can I have this Rankle?
I will pay 4.
Rankle 2 will be exiled.
Going to 19.
And Beezy, a 0 for the swamp.
Could we maybe be a little friendly? Do you still need a swamp?
I do still need a swamp.
What if I didn't get attacked?
What if you didn't get attacked? I'm actually fine with that deal. You cannot get attacked.
I'll give you the swamp.
Thank you, I appreciate
Politics.
Mia, you gotta do something.
These
about
two get exiled, and then finally I draw for turn. Do I want Nashi? I think getting Nashi on the board is actually really good.
Scary.
I'm gonna play a swamp as my land for turn. That is my 5th swamp, which means that Cabal Stronghold is now mana positive. I'm gonna tap the Soul Ring and this Forest to put 3 mana into the Cabal Stronghold, and I will make 5 black mana, which is the perfect amount to recast my commander.
It's a good board state for him.
Yeah, that's
Pretty good. Then I will pay an additional 1, and I'm going to move the boots to my commander.
nice. Nice.
Finally, I will go to combat. Ashlyn, I promise you no monkey business this turn, and I will abide by that, which means I am sending both of these creatures at you, Mia.
I will take 8. I'll go down to 17.
I have 2 triggers. I have a Ragavan trigger and a Nashi trigger. Let's do Ragavan first. So reveal the top card of your library. Ooh, a Tez? What does that do for me? It makes a Thopter and it draws some cards. Okay, well I won't have double blue for that, so it's probably gonna stay in exile.
We'll put it here just in case you're.
Yeah, in case this
Yeah, the Ragavan.
in case this goes crazy. I make a treasure off of the Ragavan hit, and then let's do Nashi. Everybody reveals the top card of their library.
Rogue's
Unfinished
Passage.
Business, Rogue's Passage. Yeah, I think I'm gonna pay 3 life, going to 17, and I will cast that Nighthawk Scavenger.
All right.
Everything else will go to exile. All right, Nighthawk Scavenger is pretty big. It is gonna be a 7/3 Flying Death Touch lifelink.
That is really big.
Pretty good. Before I pass, I'm gonna cast one more thing.
Is it Tezzeret?
It's not Tezzeret. I can't produce the blue mana for Tezzeret, unfortunately. I'm gonna cast a Quietus Spike.
That's spicy.
It is spicy. Life totals are pretty low, so it's not a crazy thing, but finally I've got 1 more mana, and I think I'm gonna use it just to move the boots onto the Scavenger. And that is all I got. I will pass.
Tezzeret goes to exile.
Tezzeret goes to exile, yep.
I will untap and I will draw for turn. I'm going to play Undergrowth Stadium as land for turn, and then I'm going to cast Nature's Lore. That'll let me search my library for any forest card. I'm going to put Zagoth Triumph onto the battlefield tapped.
Sweet.
And then I think I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to play an Enthusiastic Mechanaut, and after that I'm going to pass.
All right. I'm gonna untap all my stuff, and then Everflowing Well is definitely going to transform again.
Nice.
Pretty good. Putting in work.
And then I will draw the card for turn. Alrighty, I'm gonna use 7 mana to recast my commander. She costs a lot. And I will mill 4.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Those are pirates.
I will take that over drawing them. Yes. Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's why I ramped in turn 10.
I did not play a land for turn, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. And then I will move to combat. Admiral Brass will trigger. I will bring Hostage Taker back with a finality counter on it. I'm going to target the Swiftfoot boots with my Hostage Taker.
Okay, I can say nothing about that. These boots will be taken hostage.
They are mine.
Pretty good.
I will send my Hostage Taker at Mia, and that is it.
Okay, I will take 4.
And then I'm going to cast Swiftfoot boots. And then I'm going to pay 1 and equip them to probably Admiral Bucket Brass at this point.
Do it.
That seems good.
Yep. All right, that's it. Go ahead, Beezy.
I am going to Surveil 1.
Do it.
Get out of here, Glacial Fortress. Come on now.
That's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah, I'm going to untap, and I'm going to pause for a second. And I think I'm gonna surveil again. Try to hit something better.
Cool.
I'm gonna put yet another blue-white land into the graveyard. Against my better judgment, I'm gonna surveil again to try to set up my draw.
We're doing it?
There's thinking happening.
I'm going to also bin this Balgad Recovery. It's not helpful right now. And I will draw a card.
At least he's not attacking or blocking.
Right, let's tap 3 mana. Gonna play Verduran Enchantress.
Nice.
I will use Nykthos and Mana Confluence, taking 1 damage to make 6 green because I have 6 devotion.
Pretty good.
Then I will tap City of Brass and damage myself again to go to 13 to make a white. I will float 5 of that mana and I'm gonna cast Sithis, Harvest's Hand.
Ooh.
I will trigger both of my enchantresses to draw 2 cards.
Enchantress, 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 enchantress.
Okay, I will play a land for turn. It's Sea of Clouds, which will create a zombie token. And then with all that floating mana, I am only going to cast a Core Spirit Dancer. That's gonna be it for me. I'm gonna pass. I have set up as much as one could possibly set up.
Draw.
Go ahead, Rachel.
All right, I will untap. And we've got some upkeep triggers.
I might just respond before you do this. I'm gonna pay 3. I don't get to Fairy's Protection before Rachel's turn starts.
Ooh, sweet.
It is exiled, my life total can't change, and this boy is gone.
You were never here.
Safe.
There's a lot of damage on this board.
All right, Twilight Prophet will trigger, revealing Golem Obsessed Stalker.
I will take 2, go to 11.
I'll take 2, going to 17.
And I gain 2, going to 19. Protection Racket will still trigger for Mia, revealing Bitter Blossom. Weirdly, you cannot pay the life.
Correct.
So I get the Bitter Blossom. I don't know how good it is here.
I was like, I would still let you have that. So.
Yeah, I don't know how good it is here. Ashlen, your card is Douthie Embrace.
I think either.
I'm gonna let you have it.
All right, Douthie Embrace goes to my hand. Final card, Beezy. You pay 0?
What about that deal from before? I will pay 0.
Go ahead and
I think we know how this turn's gonna go. I will pay 0.
I will draw for turn. I think I'm going to play a Swarmyard as my land for turn. This lets me regenerate target insect, rat, spider, or squirrel.
Nice.
I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna equip the Quietest Spike to Nashi. And then I'm gonna go to combat. Ashlen, I'm gonna send the spike to Nashi at you, and I will send Giant Ragavan and Nighthawk Scavenger in the air at you, Beezy.
I'll take it. No blocks.
I will also take it, no blocks. And that's actually all my life points. So that would put me out of the game. And then I die to the demon monkey and his vampire friend.
Demon monkeys. Okay, so I need to take my damage. So I take 3.
3 damage from Nashi, yes.
Going to 14, and because of that Quietest Spike, I will take half my life total rounded up. Going to 7.
That hurts.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I will gain 7 from the Nighthawk Scavenger, going to 26.
Don't like that.
Me either.
And then I have 2 combat damage triggers. I make another treasure from Ragavan, and I have a Nashi trigger. So the remaining players, sorry, Beezy, reveal the top card of your library.
Timeless Lotus.
Ooh.
Herald's Horn.
Herald's Horn, that doesn't do much for me. Neither does Timeless Lotus, really. I'm gonna pay 3 life, and I'm gonna cast Gix, Yawgmoth Praetor. And now, everything else goes to exile. Well, I guess I can cast a legendary creature? Sure. I'm gonna pay 3 and activate my Cabal Stronghold. I'll add 5 black mana to my mana pool. I'm gonna use it to cast Golem Obsessed Stalker and that Douthie Embrace. I don't have the mana to activate it this turn. That's all I got, I will pass. All right, welcome back, Mia.
Thank you, I'm glad to be here. I'm going to untap and I will draw for turn.
It's like what I miss.
I'll play a land for turn.
Can we team up and overcome this rat?
Can we team up? Yes. Can I overcome the rat? Good question. What an honest and wonderful question you just asked. I'm gonna pay 5 because of 1 reduction. I'm going to bring out Ramos.
Nice.
He's legendary, so maybe it won't hurt as much. And I am going to pay 4, and I'm gonna play Padim, Console of Innovation. So they have hexproof. Because this spell is 1 color, Ramos is gonna trigger, and it will get 1 counter, making it a 5/5. I'm done here. Ashlen, your turn.
All right, I will untap everything, and then I will draw the card for turn. So yeah, I think at this point, I gotta do what I gotta do, and I'm gonna Windfall.
Yep, that answers my Skullstorm, unfortunately.
But I have no response.
No response. I have 2 cards and I don't like them.
How many cards do we get, Ashlen?
3, 4,
Because it's
5,
lots.
6, 7. You get 7 cards.
Oh, fresh.
Fresh 7.
Fresh 7.
Ooh, sweet.
I will play a land for turn. So I think first I'm gonna play a Mox Amber, and then I'm going to move to combat, and Admiral Brass will trigger, and I will bring in Zara Renegade Recruiter with a finality counter.
Nice. Very cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good hit.
Yeah. All right, then I'm going to send everything at Rachel.
Yep, that is reasonable. Well, you've got an attack trigger.
Yes, Rachel, I get to see your hand. And then I can put a creature card from it onto the battlefield under my control and attacking you. I will employ a Grim Hireling,
Put him to work.
who is tapped and attacking.
All right, I'm not sure what tricks you have, but I'm a little afraid of all of your open mana. I'm gonna put the Twilight Prophet in front of the Grim Hireling, and I will chump the Hostage Taker with Golem, and those are my blocks. I will take 7, I will go to 16. My Golem will die, as will my Grim Hireling.
Yes, it will.
Perfect, our Grim Hireling.
Because a creature dealt damage, I will make 2 treasures.
Pretty good.
Okay, and then I'm going to Blasphemous Act.
No!
That's fair.
Okay. Well, I will respond. I'll activate my Swarmyard and regenerate Nashi. But that's all I got.
Everything dies. Okay.
Okay. That
Well
was a big
then.
hit.
That is okay. So you still have Scary Thing. I'm gonna play a Vanquisher's Banner, which I probably could have played before, but I just wasn't sure what was gonna happen. Yeah, I'll make my tapped island into a Vanquisher's Banner.
Nice.
Very cool.
I'll pay 2 and 2, and I will cast Admiral Beckett Brass.
Oh, the classic.
OG. Vanquisher's Banner will trigger, and I will draw 2 cards. Yep, that's my turn. I guess I will pay 1 to equip Swift Boots.
All right.
Go ahead, Rachel.
Okay, I am gonna untap everything that I've got here. On my upkeep, I still have the protection racket. So Mia, will you pay 1 for that commander's plate?
Yeah.
Oh, look at you. Yeah.
Very dutiful.
Responsible.
Yeah.
Ashlen, how about 5 for a Witch King of Angmar?
Yep, I will take 5.
Ooh.
Spicy.
Down to 2, huh?
Yep.
All right, Witch King of Angmar 2 will be exiled. And I will go to draw my card for the turn. Then at my first main, the 1 ring goes off and it destroys all non-legendary creatures.
Look at that.
Behold. All the non-legendary creatures. I'm going to play a swamp as my land for turn. I'm gonna look at my graveyard, sorry. Well, we're gonna see what we can do here. I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna cast a Sword of Light and Shadow.
Oh.
Then I'm going to pay 2, and I will equip that to Nashi. I will go to combat. Mia, I'm gonna send Nashi at you.
No blocks. I will take 5.
All right, there's a Quietus Spike trigger. We'll do that first. So you go to 3. And then there's a Sword of Light and Shadow trigger. I'm gonna return Pontiff of Blight to my hand, and I'll gain 3, going to 19.
Okay.
Now there's a Nashi trigger. So everybody reveals the top card of their library.
Jetmir's Guarded.
Bite into Thassa.
Mine's an Erebos' Intervention. That doesn't really do what I want it to do right now. I'm gonna leave those in exile for now. Move through combat. I'm going to activate the Cabal Stronghold, adding 6 black mana to my mana pool. And I will cast a Pontiff of Blight. And then I'll cast Erebos' Intervention by paying 1 life. And X is 0, but I'm mostly doing this for the extorts. So I'm going to pay a black, and I'm gonna crack a treasure for a 2nd black. I have 2 creatures, so I will extort it twice.
Go to 1.
Go to 2.
I gain 2, going to 20.
Oh, I die.
Go to 1.
I gain 2 more, going to 22.
And then I get extorted to death. Oh,
Pirate's job.
no.
Well, before I pass to you, I guess I'll do one more thing. I'm gonna crack this and cast a Shadow Alley Denizen in case some hasty things come out of there. But more worried about a door. So I will pass to you,
I don't
Mia.
have that much mana. I'm gonna untap, and I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to play Cosmic Rebirth. I'm going to choose a target permanent in my graveyard. I'm going to bring it to the battlefield, and it's going to be Baleful Strix.
Nice.
And I'm going to gain 3 life.
Aha!
Nice.
And when Baleful Strix ETBs, I'm going to draw a card. I don't think I can win right now, so I'm going to show you my most prized possession in the deck. I'm going to Shock and Steam Vents, going down to 2, and I'm going to tap 7 lands and 1 for Improvise, and I'm going to play Whir of Invention. And I'm going to go find an artifact card that is 5 mana or less and put it on the battlefield.
Pretty cool.
And the point of this deck is to get my baby, my sweet baby boy. Which was the next card? Door to Nothingness. I'm good.
Oh, man.
Wow.
But it's beautiful.
It is.
Look at him.
And then I will pass and die.
Good game, everybody.
GG.
Good game.
Good game. Good game. Good game.
Nashi takes the game.
Victory.
All right, congratulations to Rachel. What a game, though.
What a game. Beezy, of course, having one of those just value-filled explosive starts, that great board wipe.
I thought he was just going to run away with it.
It was really close, but that's what happens sometimes is everyone goes, oh, now you're the threat, and we're not close to dead enough that we can actually make it back.
Yeah, they did a good job of like teaming up, getting the archenemy, the clear archenemy out of the way, and then it was kind of anybody's game there for a minute.
Yeah, Rachel with the protection racket causing that much life loss during the game.
It did a ton of damage throughout the game.
It sped up the end of the game too, because if Mia gets one more turn with her cool secret commander, maybe she wins.
Yeah, you know I love a good commander deck built around not a legendary creature. I was rooting for Mia the whole time.
I love Door to Nothingness. That's one of my favorite cards.
And I thought Mia had a shot there at the end. She maneuvered the game pretty well to get herself in a position where, like, you know, if she just gets a little lucky, was able to buy a little more time, she might have had it. But, you know, we know that Rachel Week, she's tough to beat.
She is tough to beat, and she's winning with like all sorts of interesting ways of making people lose life and gaining life with the Pontiff of Blight. So it's fun to watch it just play out like that.
I haven't seen a good extort death, extort KO in a while. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Totally.
All right, well, if you like this game, if you liked any of the cool cards that were played and you want to get your hands on them, just go to cardkingdom.com/command. It's the best place to go to get your Magic product singles, anything at all. You know, all the Duskmorn stuff is out right now. Looks pretty awesome. But of course, they have everything from the past, and they have a huge inventory. So if you're building a new deck or just optimizing one of your old ones, Card Kingdom's going to have the cards you're looking for, the version you're looking for, and the condition you're looking for, and they are super speedy with their shipping, and they're able to get you everything all at once in one package. So if you order the cards for 1, even 2 decks, I've done that once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you get all the cards all at once. You get that instant gratification. You just sleeve it up and you get to play. That's why we love it. So again, cardkingdom.com/command.
Convenience is king.
That's
and
right.
Protect those cards like that protection racket at ultrapro.com/command. You've got sleeves, deck boxes, playmats, the whole kit and caboodle you can get at ultrapro.com/command. They also have amazing deals all the time. There was just this incredible Labor Day sale. Guarantee we're going into the holiday season. There's going to be some great deals. So sign up for that newsletter. Get great savings on amazing quality product. Josh and I have been trusting Ultra Pro for over a decade now for our own collections. They have the new Mana 8s set that's just come out with all those really beautiful playmats.
Speaking of holidays, if you've been dreaming of a white Christmas,
yeah, exactly.
Mana 8's the way to go.
It really is. And we've been signing a ton of the playmats as well. We'll probably sign a bunch when it comes to MagicCon Vegas. So yeah, get your hands on the product for just yourself or to bring to a convention or just to look really spiffy. ultrapro.com/command.
All right, everybody. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you on the next one.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Whatever that is. All right, see you, everyone.
Peace.